Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be showing you how I achieved this Kylie Jenner inspired makeup look. If you want to know how I did it, then carry on watching. First I'm going to start by moisturising my face with the Nivea Day Cream Moisturiser. Next I'm going to prime my face with the e.l.f. Mineral Infused Face Primer. Just gonna pop it on my nose and just around my nose and these cheeks, my cheeks, and a bit on the chin as well, and forehead. Next I'm going to be taking the Bourjois Healthy Mix foundation in the colour Vanilla. Just going to be taking that on my sponge and putting it all over my face. Next I'm going to be taking the LA Girl Pro Conceal in the lightest shade, which is Porcelain, because Kylie looks like she has really highlighted under eyes, so that's what I'm going to do. And I'm also going to take that on my chin as well, Cupid's bow, and down the bridge of my nose and on my forehead. And to highlight my face even more, I'm going to be taking a translucent powder and just putting that under my eyes and anywhere I put that concealer, just to set it in place and brighten it even more. While I let this sit, I'm going to do my eyebrows and I will be right back. Now that my eyebrows are done, I'm just going to wipe away all the excess powder away from my face. Now I am nice and bright. On to the eyes. So first off with the eyes, I'm just going to be grabbing a bit of translucent powder and just popping that all over the lid. Just so we have a nice base to start off with. Then I'm going in with my Morphe 350 palette. I'm going to be taking this white shade here and popping that all over the lid. So by the looks of the photo, she has a really highlighted brow bone. So I'm just going to be taking the same white shade that I've put all over my eye and really concentrate that on the brow bone here, just tapping it on. Next I'm going in with this second lightest shade here. So I'm just taking that colour and buffing that into the crease, just as a nice transition colour. Speaking of eyeshadows, what do you guys think of the new Eyeshadow palette? I liked it at first, and then the more I looked at it, I thought that looks familiar. And then there's been like a lot of controversy over like it looks a lot like the XO palette, or what I'm using now, the 350 palette. But then again, it is very hard to come up with something that is 100% original. You know, a lot of people like nude and basic colours for eyeshadows, so I do sort of feel sorry for her in that sense. But then I do think it's very overpriced when you can just buy this palette, which is something like 22 American dollars, I think, when hers is, I think she said it's 44 or something. So there is a lot. It's very different in price, so we'll have to see what some reviews say. Next I'm going in with this medium brown shade here, on a smaller fluffy brush, and I'm just going to be buffing that into the crease. Next I'm going to mix this shade here and this shade. She had sort of a very neutral colour on her lid, so I'm just going to add this one, mix it with this to give it a bit of shine. Then I'm going back in with that medium brown shade just to blend these back in together. And the last shade I'm going to use is this dark brown here. We're just going to take that on a fluffy pencil brush. This is going to be the last shade we use. And I'm just going to use that to define the crease a bit more. The eye look she had was very simple, so I'm just going to keep it a few eyeshadow colours. Just going to be bringing that into the crease a bit to define it some more. Then I'm going back in with the fluffy brush and blending all those edges out. Now her inner corner highlight was very like champagne-y gold coloured, so I am going to be taking my Mary Luminizer highlighter, as it's like a champagne-y colour, and I'm just going to be putting that in the inner corner. Now it's time for eyeliner, so I'm going to be taking the Maybelline Master Precise eyeliner. It's like a, what would you call that? Like a paintbrush type one. Now her wing wasn't too massive, so I'm just going to do a tiny little one and not bring it right into the inner corner. Like that. As you can see, I've not brought it all the way into my inner corner. I've just sort of stopped it as my lashes start. Now let's see if I can get the other one the same. Probably not. Right, so now that my winged eyeliner is not the same, I'm so sorry about that, but the struggle is real. I'm going to curl my lashes. Now I'm going in with my mascara. This is Maybelline Lash Sensational, which is my favourite. Now I would apply fake eyelashes. I don't have any that are like the ones KYLIE is wearing in the picture. If you wanted to wear fake eyelashes, you want to go with really wispy long ones. When you poke yourself in the eye, then you have to wait for it to dry. Oh my god, I rhymed. Now I'm going into my Australis AC on Tour palette. In the picture, it didn't look like she was wearing too much bronzer. It more just looked like she had contour on. So I am going to be taking the coolest shade from the palette, this one here, and I'm just going to do a bit of contour. Bring it up into the hairline as well. Then to set under my eyes, I'm going to be taking the lightest shade here again, just to brighten it up even more. Then I'm going to be taking my Rimmel Stay Matte powder to set the rest of my face. And like I said before, it doesn't look like she's wearing very much bronzer, but then I can't imagine she's not wearing any. So I'm just going to be putting a very light amount of the Bourjois Maxi Delight bronzer on. Then I'm going to do highlight. I'm going to go back in with my Mary Luminizer and pop that onto the tops of my cheekbones. As her highlight was very goldy, so I'm going to be using this one today. In the picture, it's very obvious that she's wearing blush, so I'm going to be taking this pink shade here from the Makeup Revolution Golden Sugar palette. And I'm also going to be going in with the Revlon blush in the shade 008. Now we are nice and blushy. Back to the eyes, I'm going to be taking that medium brown shade we took on the eyes before, and I'm really just going to buff that under my lower lash line. Then I'm going to be taking the darkest brown we used as well and putting that under the eyes too. Then I'm going in with the Bottom Lash Mascara. Then final thing is lips. She used Mary Jo K from her lip line. I don't have that, so I'm going to be using the Colourpop Ultra Satin Lip in the shade Lost. Now I would line my lips with a red lip liner, but I lost it, so we're not going to be doing that today. Like so. And wait till it gets all over your teeth. Like that. And this is the finished look. I just curled my hair, parted it down the side like she did in the picture. Yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a big thumbs up. Leave a comment down below telling me if you liked it or not. Follow me on all my social medias, they'll be linked down below, and I will see you next time. Bye!